It's been a crazy real estate market over the last few years, going from being really good for sellers to turning on a dime and being really challenging for buyers. It's been the lesser of two evils. You were either getting in bidding wars for a home, or if you bought in the last year, you've been faced with some high interest rates. Maybe you were fortunate to get into a home 4 to 5 years ago, and now you are facing renewals on your mortgage that look like double-digit payment increases. Or maybe you're struggling to find an affordable rental and you're wondering if you'll ever be able to afford getting into the housing market. Wherever you find yourself in whatever category it is, stick around for this video. There should be something insightful for you in it. First off, I'm going to start off with how the market is doing in the Grey Bruce Owen Sound area, and then I'll finish it off with where I see things going and some practical insights for buyers, sellers, homeowners, and renters. So before I get into it, do me a favor, like the video, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, especially if you're from the Owen Sound area. We finally have 1.5 years of challenging real estate statistics to compare with. If you remember, January to April of 2022, the market was really crazy and strong. So this time last year, when you were reading those crazy headlines about prices dropping 30 to 40%, those days are now gone. So far in 2024, we have seen things pick up in Grey Bruce. We now have 2 full months in a row where we saw an increase in sale activity and properties getting listed. So as interest rates have stabilized, we've seen buyers begin to come back into the market and houses that had been sitting for some time begin to move. However, statistically speaking, Grey Bruce is in a buyer's market with the month of inventory sitting at 6.3. So basically what that means is 1 out of every 6 properties sold in the month of February. So some pockets of Grey Bruce, not a lot of listings are selling in. The HPI price for a single family home in Grey Bruce was $554,000. That's up 2.5% from this time last year. Narrowing in on Owen Sound, where things have really started to pick up. We saw 20 sales in the month of February. That's the highest sale volume we've seen since last June, up 33% from 1 year ago today. We are also seeing a good flow of new listings come onto the market in the Owen Sound area, which should hopefully help to keep things balanced. The month of inventory in Owen Sound right now is 2.9. This is edging into seller's market territory for the first time since last June. So it matters where you live in Grey Bruce based on how the market is. So the median sale price, it's increased 2 months in a row now, and the average day on market is 33. The home price index for a single family home in Owen Sound was $446,000, down 2.5% from last year and up a little bit from last month. So all in all, Owen Sound saw a strong month for sales, and if it keeps trending that way, could be in for an interesting spring market. Now, right now, there's a lot of hype in the news that the market is going to come roaring back as buyers are going to jump in once interest rates go down. You're hearing people say now is the time to buy before the Bank of Canada cuts rates. And while there is an element of truth to this, you also have to keep in mind that no one is ever right about the real estate market, and the economy is very fragile right now. Interest rates, while they should go down, and if you're like me and your mortgage is coming up for renewal this year, you're hoping they go down soon. So for 2024, I would expect a more balanced market where things move a little quicker, but prices remain relatively stable. From a boots on the ground perspective, we're seeing more showings so far in 2024, more offers, more sales. We've seen properties that have been sitting for a while finally sell, and in some cases we've seen multiple offers. That being said, just because a property is getting multiple offers doesn't mean it's going to go way over asking and sell firm. You're probably still going to see conditions and offers that are under asking. So for 2024, if you're a seller, you can expect a more relaxed market. And what I might mean by that is if you had your property for sale in 2023, depending on how your circumstances played out, it could have been a challenging time for you. Maybe you didn't get very many showings, it sat forever, you had to drop your price and it just didn't sell. As interest rates stabilize and buyers come back into the market, we should enter a more relaxed atmosphere where things sell a little quicker. If you're a buyer, don't be surprised if you're faced with more competition. It shouldn't get as crazy as it did in late 2021, but when interest rates do drop, naturally people just start coming back into the market. If you're a homeowner and you're facing a mortgage renewal, you want to look into that soon. Reach out to your bank, get a second opinion from a mortgage professional. Check out this channel, head back to the interview I did with Tina Robbins where she provided really good insight on what you should be doing if you're coming up for a mortgage renewal. If you're a renter and you'd like to someday get into the housing market, you want to talk about strategies that you can do now to put yourself in position to buy a house down the road, please reach out to us. We would love to chat or put you in contact with someone that specializes in that. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you're thinking of selling, thinking about buying, we want to talk to you. We want to help you. Send us a message and let's get in touch. I'm Tim Matthews from the Marketing Tim Real Estate team with Century 21 in Studio Realty.